Welcome to IU Guy, and today we're going to be talking about highlights of the Indiana game last night against North Carolina, and the analysis and what's going around the NCAA. So let's get right into it. Jalen Hood-Schifino started off the game with 6 points. They didn't really get Trace involved for the first half of the first half here. Yes, I said first half of the first half. But we really didn't shoot threes very well. Schifino did really nice. He had three huge 3-pointers in the first half. North Carolina really couldn't get it going because Indiana's defense was really suffocating, and they got a bunch of great stops. And the fast break points that we had were very good, and you'll see more of that in the second half. But Indiana, Trace started to get more involved. Had, I think, 10 points. The refs really like to call fouls, so he got in foul trouble in that first half, but he didn't foul out in the game. Another thing I'm going to point out in this half, they blocked Armando Bacot 4 times. Very good job making sure that he wasn't a threat, even though he got a lot of offensive rebounds. But that's something that we can deal with if we can get them off the glass. Most of the game, that's what we did. So that's your first half highlights, and the second half's highlights here. Very good start for Trace Jackson Davis, getting multiple points. He did get another foul, so he was at 3 fouls. Had to sit out a couple minutes. He came back in. He threw a nice pass to Jordan Geronimo, who made a nice finish. Also there's a defensive possession in the second half, I think about 60 minutes to go. And, they threw it to the corner, and Miller Kopp had to get to his guy from Wade because he had to help over. And, he closed out perfectly, chopping his feet. That really set the tone for Indiana on defense. He chopped his feet. The guy drove baseline. Miller was ready. He didn't blow right by, and it turned into a turnover and a Trey Galloway layup. Trey also had 6 fast break points, and he did a nice job he was 1 for 2 at the line. Very good game. He had 10 points, a couple nice layups. He looked like Kobe out there. Overall, Indiana played nice, and they secured the victory today. Let's get into the analysis of the video. So, the video here, the analysis here, I think that we played really well on defense. This is the best defense performance that I've seen us play all season long. It was very good. The ball movement was perfect. Jalen Hood-Schifino looked really good. Trey came off the bench once again. Just a great off the bench player. Malik came in. He looked a bit nervous, but he got it all down. So we looked really good overall. That's probably the best game I've seen us play in a long time. Probably not as well as the Purdue game. It was close to that though. So that is my analysis. Let's get into what I want to see going forward here. I kind of want to see Jordan Geronimo start playing like the junior that he is, because he's kind of playing like a freshman, just getting in foul trouble, which he normally does. Well, when he gets considerable amount of playing time, he does get like 3 fouls a game. I'd like to see him kind of calm down, be careful with those rebounds, because sometimes he lets them slip through. I just want to see him play like a junior instead of a freshman. He is a junior. Another thing here, Jalen Hood-Schifino needs to bring that every single time, because we need his shot, and we also need him to be a great passer and driver, which is what he did today. That's basically all I want to see out of this. Actually, no, one more time. Trey Galloway. I think he could be 6-man or maybe starting point guard. I'm not sure X is really good, but Trey, when he gets in the game, he's really good, and he'll silently give you 10 points, 6 points, and he'll play hard. News from around the league: Notre Dame beat their opponent last night, and they'll probably be in the rankings on Monday. Purdue also beat Florida State, and they're still undefeated. They're number 5 in the nation, and that's all I got to you. Remember, guys, do the thing, and I'll be back.